Bringing your hands to your heart to receive today's theme and mantra. So today's theme is breathing, and our mantra is inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Just releasing the hands down to the knees. So breathing can help us on our yoga mats and off our yoga mat. The science is there. Breathing calms you down. It works deep into the body to relax you. And it works on your yoga mats when we meditate, when we find our quiet. But again, I've said before, meditation, there's no science to it. It is sitting and being quiet, but it's quite hard to do because our mind always wants to talk. So focusing on the breath is important, but if you find that hard in itself, a really good exercise is using a little mudra, which is a finger or hand exercise. So as you breathe in, you pad each finger to your thumb. Breathing in, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, go back the other way. 1, 2, 3, 4. So inhale, exhale. Feel the breath lift through your body and lower. And inhale and exhale. Going within, listening to that breath. Feeling the energy in the breath. One more time. Just place the hands down on the knees, same thing, breathing in, cat and cow but seated, lifting the chest. Exhale, curve the spine, chin towards the chest, bowing the head to the heart. Inhale, lifting. Exhale, lowering. Breathing in and breathing out. Then just taking the soles of the feet together and passively working through this stretch now, so that energy and the weight in the upper body lowers into the hips. Relax the head. You can add a pillow for that head again. Just breathing in and out. One of the most common problems I hear people in the yoga classes of lower back pain. So breathing can definitely help, like that cat and cow stretch we did, mobilising, keeping the spine fluid. And the exercises we're all going to do today will all help lower back pain as well as the breath work. So just coming up from there and resting the feet on the heels, just taking the hands gently back. And we'll just take those little windscreen wipers. So lower back is really assisted by some twists. So we're just gently twisting here. We're loosening as well the hamstring and the hips. That all kind of affects where the lower back is at with your body. So all that area in the centre. Gently swaying the hips side to side here. And then take it to the left. Just starting to warm that space up, and then we'll carry on onto our hands and knees. So flip yourself over and we'll come to downward facing dog, but we're not going to fully stretch. So if you do have lower back pain, fully stretching might be too much for you. So hands under the shoulders, knees under the hips, tuck the toes under, but you can still gain benefit from downward facing dog with the legs bent if you want to stretch up a little higher maybe, but don't go fully, just feel the difference. You can bend and stretch, feel it here. And then from bent legs, we're going to step our right foot forward, help it through, and lower the back knee down and tucking the toes. Keeping the left hand on the floor, the right hand on the thigh, and again twisting through the waist, softening through the lower back. If you want this hand, change it to a fist or rest it on something if it hurts the wrists at all. Make those changes, listen to your body. Bring the chest back around, hands both under the shoulders. Tuck the back toes under and lift that knee up. And then see if you can stretch the front leg. Rocking through the feet, bend in the front leg, lowering down, lifting up. Heel rests on the floor, work through. Now if that's too much, then pop the knee down and do it like this. If you can, have the foot lifted, the knee lifted, sorry. And then when you're forward in the lunge, bend both legs and we'll step that left foot to the side of the mat, so both feet are mat width apart. And then take your index fingers and wrap them around your big toes. Keep your elbows out to the side so you bend your legs, and then see if you can stretch up. If you can't, no worries. Bend in the legs, stretching up. As you bend, elbows go out towards the either wall and stretch. Bend and stretch. Keeping the legs bent, and take the feet behind you, hands ahead of you, come into downward facing dog again. So we go on the left leg, so legs bent. Again, you might want to stretch them a little higher. Press away from the hands, chest down in between the arms. And then bend in the legs, stepping your left foot through, helping that left foot come down, heel to the toe, knee over the ankle. Keeping the right hand down, left hand on the thigh, twist round, lowering into that hip as much as you want, as long as this stays in a straight line here, not too far over. See the difference there? My hips got lower, but my knee's gone too far over. Think about your form, think about your body, not forcing, listening, whole process. Okay, bring it back round, hands under either shoulder, tuck the back toes under, lift that knee up if you can, and then we're rocking off the toes, onto the toes of that front foot, stretching the leg, bend in the leg. If that's too much, remember, drop your back knee down or step the feet in. Listen in. Inhale, exhale. Keeping the weight on the front leg, step your right foot to the side so your feet are mat width apart, in line, index fingers hook around the big toes. Bend the legs, arms out to the side, stretching the legs, dropping the head between the hands. Keep the neck soft. Inhale as you stretch up, exhale as you lower. Always follow your breath. Releases tension, brings in fresh energy. And from the bend the legs, hands forward, knees come to the ground. Take your feet one way and slide onto your sit bones. And then we'll hug the knees in towards the chest as we carefully walk down the legs. Good, hugging your right knee in towards you and stretching that left leg out nice and long. So again here, this is great for the lower back. We're loosening the hip, we're loosening that space there. And then we're going for a twist again, which is wonderful. So left hand on the outside of your right leg, right arm to the side, stretching out on that lovely long line, and then encourage that right leg over your body. Hopefully the tip of the big toe will find the floor. If you want to put a block or a pillow under that right leg, you can. Maybe as you just encourage that leg over, you might get the ankle down, the shin. Have a look down along your right arm, trying to keep that arm down. Exhale. Now if you need to lower your right leg down slightly so it's easier, then the knee might find the floor. That might find a really good space for you, or you might want that knee further up or somewhere in the middle. Listen in. Inhale, exhale. Good. And then hugging the knee into the chest. Bring your other knee in as well. And we'll just take a couple of circles. Hands on the kneecaps. Taking the knees around one way. And then a couple of times the other way. Good. And then stretch the right leg away, leave the left knee in towards you. Hug that knee in around the shin or the back of the thigh. Just try not to do the knee itself, and just maybe take it side to side, preparing you. Take the left arm out to the side and encourage that left leg over the top of the right leg, looking down your left arm. It'll probably happen naturally, but remember you can have the knee further up towards you or further to the foot. Inhale, exhale across the waist. Loosen off that tension. Let it all release with your out breath, with that exhale. And then very carefully coming back again, bring the knees in towards the chest. Taking a little circle around again, to one way and to the other way. And cross the feet at the ankles and rock and roll up, or rest on one side and press up. Good. And just keeping the eyes closed, palms on the knees, just inhale and exhale here. So that breath is always there. It's your first port of call to feel calmer, to feel happier. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Blinking the eyes, hands to the heart. Inhale, exhale, namaste.